So hello back. Last episode we built this downtown area, and of course we have a little bit of a traffic situation right here or on the other side of the downtown right there. But you know what, we're gonna ignore this today in Cities Skylines too. We are even so bold to continue around this area. We want to build a massive Chinatown right here next to the downtown, next to this busy road. And I want to show you my new decal pack I made. You can download on PDX mods right now, but later in the video we will come to this. Now we gonna start by laying the basic road and public transit layout for this new district, the Chinatown. Let's go. Yeah, and I wanted to pick this nice small train station, and we had to build a little bit of a hill right there because it's not elevated but the tracks are, so we made it work like this, like so. So we bring the road down, make a little bit of a grid, lay out the border of our new Chinatown. I think it will be a big Chinatown, my biggest Chinatown yet. And this will be our bigger alley right here. Not our alley, our avenue is the word I was looking for. Anyway, this will be our Chinatown right here. We will of course surround it with a district, call it Chinatown, so we know where we work with today. And the way I want to do this is look for some Chinese buildings or some Asian style buildings. We have the Dragon Gate pack, we have the Chinese pack, maybe the Japanese pack as well. And then we combine it with the North American style. Mostly row houses is the idea. We can add some markets in the middle and some Chinese restaurants, maybe this temple. So we want to stay American stylish. Of course, we're American city, but want to bring some Asian vibes in as well. Just a nice mix. Make it as realistic as possible to an American city Chinatown. We can put these gates right there. We can put this nice temple building right there. We have these small gates as well. And then we go in and find a bit of some commercial Dragon Gate stylish, Chinese stylish commercial buildings right here next to the train station. So we have some nice buildings, and later on in the video we will detail those up. We will build my new restaurant, my new decal pack, which I want to show you maybe in this corner right here. We will see. I think we'll find a good spot for my new decal pack to show you. And then we go in and add a bunch of row houses. The American style row houses is the idea. So those fit good. We have those all around the city. So we continue this pattern. And I want to also make this district nice and walkable. So we leave some space for some future pathways through the blocks. And we can combine all of this with some bigger Chinese stylish apartment buildings. And then we continue our row house pattern. And by the way, if you like what you see, maybe you leave a like on this video and maybe you subscribe as well to my channel if you haven't. It would be so amazing. Thank you so much, guys. And now let's continue adding some more row houses on the other side as well. So we will have a good bunch of people coming into our city. This won't help the traffic situation, of course, but no worries. Next episode will be all about traffic fixing and optimizing the public transport around the city. So this is something for the next episode. So maybe you stay tuned and wait for episode 51 on Chaos Hills. I hope we can manage to bring in some traffic updates, some traffic optimizations right here. But not for now. Today is the building and detailing episode. And yeah, we want, of course, to make it nice and walkable again. So I added some pedestrian roads right here in the middle of this district. And then, of course, again, we will see where we can get some spaces for path. Then I want to go in, add a little bit of some service buildings in terms of a elementary school and some parks, which I might consider a service building as well in terms of recreation. So, and then we continue our row houses right here. We added my custom pedestrian road between those row houses. And now I want to go in and create a custom staircase right here so you can go up to the train station, and I want to add an invisible path to it so people can actually walk there. So this is a little bit tricky and fiddly, but I think in the end it will be great if it will work out. So let me do this real quick. I won't show you the whole process, but I can tell you in the end it works. And we will see some people using it when we get the train station running. Now we have to be careful with the invisible path right here, so it has the right height. And we have to check this, of course, later on the next episode, if it works out, if the people are not sunken into the stairs. And next to the staircase, I want to continue our row house pattern. So we surround the train station with a good amount of density is the idea. We, of course, can hide the weird imperfection with some trees later on. I want also a crematorium right there because we have a little bit of a death care situation. This is my new decal bag, by the way. It's the Chinese chirp, my new Chinese restaurant, a new decal pack out of my chirpies collection. So I have some different stuff, as always, some round, some square ones, some billboards, some wall art. And now I want to use this wing of the building, the right wing of this building, to create our new Chinese chirp restaurant. We have a nice empty spot next to it where we can create a custom parking lot. So first of all, let's add some thing right there, like this billboard right here, I guess, is what we start with. And this is it. Hope you like it. And then go through, add some more signs all over the building, so everyone knows where the Chinese chirp is. We can also be so bold and add something right here. And the Chinese lettering says, by the way, better eat some churros. If my translation program was correct, at least. So we can add a round chirpy right there. We can add this smaller sign right there. And maybe add a big, chunky, chirpy wall art here on the wall next to the parking lot. And then we go in and detail up the whole area with some parking, with some props, and make it look nice and a little rundown, as I always do, of course. And we want some function to this parking lot as well. So there we go. And yes, of course, you can grab this decal pack now on PDX Mods. I will link it, of course, in the video description if you want to build your own Chinese chirp. And if you do this, please leave some screenshot on my Discord. Join my Discord and leave your Chinese chirp version as a screenshot. I would love to see this. Right, the last bits and pieces are done, and then we continue. And since we have a bunch of people moving in, I think it is a good idea to extend some parking lots on those properties and add some parking garages here and there. I added some of camera next to this house, by the way. And then we, of course, detail up those weird spaces with some different kind of props. A little swing right here and a little planter. Just randomly fill in those spaces with some life and some detailing. And of course, my usual dirt and tire mark pattern we won't forget, right? This is very important for me. And look at the amount of people and cars showing up. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. So many people moving into Chinatown. That's great. Okay, since we have so many people moving in, we just continue and also extend the neighboring parking lot. If we go a little bit further down the road, we can use this space for some detailing. We can add a little custom plaza thing. Let's surround it with some bullet first. We can use some pocket parks maybe and add some details to it. And by the way, if you want to support me, you can become a channel member for as little as 99 cents a month, and you get some special perks. For example, my Chaos Hill save game, my mod list, you get some cool emotes, a special Discord role with a secret channel, and some sneak peeks right there. So consider, if you want to support me this way, you can do this. Just check out the member perks if you want. All right, let's continue by building a market in the heart of our Chinatown. Maybe this is a good idea. I think this is something you would see in a Chinatown. I don't know. Have you been in any Chinatowns? I have been in the Chinatown of San Francisco, but it's been years. It's been a decade or more, I guess. And I've been in Chinatown in London recently. And I don't know. I've seen a few Chinatowns. Oh yeah, I've been to Canada last summer, and we were in the Chinatown of Montreal, which was nice, but it was pretty tiny. Yeah, anyway, let me hear your Chinatown experiences. Okay, let's fix this weird stuff, and then we go in with a bunch of detailing around this market, as well as we always do. Okay, the market looks fine, I think. Now let's continue going through all the gaps, filling it with some different stuff. Like, I mean, it's mainly parking, of course, because we need the parking, and parking is a nice gap filler. And I love building custom parking lots. I just love it. I don't know what it is, but I like to do this. And on the other side of this tiny park, we can use the small narrow space for a custom invisible path, so people can walk around easily throughout the district. We are here next to the school, and I want to combine those parks. I want to merge those parks into one park. It's the, I don't know, it's the small plaza, I think, and it's the dog park right there. And I want to, I want to connect those guys with some path, and want to get rid of the fence, make our own fence, and then I think we will have it look like a bigger park next to this Asian school building, Asian elementary school building. I think this is a good idea. So already looks fine, I think. Now let's just finish it up by adding a fence all around this whole area. And I'm very happy how this park turned out. I think it looks very good, if I may say so myself. Okay, on the other side, next to the temple, we can maybe use this very narrow space for some greenery which surrounds a pond. I think this will be a nice addition, fitting to the temple vibes maybe. And then we go throughout the district and fill in some other spaces with some trees and bushes, especially around the train station, the little elevated train station, or on a hill placed train station right there. So we can fill in those gaps with trees and bushes. So let's do this real quick, and then we continue, right? Alright guys, we are getting there. We are now on the other side of the train station. I think we continue our row house pattern. I think this fits good into this area. We have to think about what we build as a border between the highway and the district, the Chinatown maybe. I think we can get away with more row houses. I would love to place some more row houses, just some tight space. Next to this highway, I want to add some Dragon Gate style commercial buildings right here. And maybe we can add some row houses. We can get away with it. I hope it's not too noisy for them. We maybe add some trees as a barrier between the highway and the row houses. We find some space, and then we want to add a fence for safety and security. Now we detail up this plaza right here next to the commercial buildings with some interesting planters and trees. And we have one space left And I think we could build a nice park with a nice pond next to it. Or in the middle of this park, of course, not next to it. We have a pond next to it as well. So let's do another pond. Let's add a path right through it with a little bridge, add some trees, just a nice recreational area. And we will add an individual path right there. So hopefully we will see some people walking there. It would be cool. Alright, and we have the first person already walking to our park. Even though it's not done, we haven't done any planting, so Rachel already enjoying our new park. But don't worry, Rachel, next time you walk here you will have some more stuff to enjoy, because we will continue adding some trees. We will also add some benches and lamps and all the good stuff which a park needs. So I think this will come together pretty good. This fills in the space pretty well, and I think this is it for today. So I hope you liked it, and don't worry, next time we will again go into traffic and add a train line to Chinatown, optimize our train lines, build some new train stations, build some new connections. So this is the task for the next episode. So I hope you liked it, and I hope I see you back here in the next episode. Enjoy these cinematics. I'm Chaos Fun. Have a very good one. Bye bye.